Hey guys, and welcome to this roster reveal video. I'm so excited to do this video. This is my first ever roster reveal video, so I'm very excited. One of you guys requested that I do this and I got my roster today and I was like, do you know what? I'm gonna do this video. I haven't looked at my roster yet, so it's gonna be like a live reveal of my roster with you guys and you're gonna see my reaction and stuff like that. First of all, if you are new here, my name is Bree. I work as a flight attendant in Australia and I vlog my life on YouTube for you guys as well. So before I look at my roster, I'm just going to share a few things. First of all, I'm considered a domestic / short haul international flight attendant. Usually my roster consists of domestic flights, but I can do international flights. So there might be some international flights in there, there might not, I'm not sure. The second thing I want to mention is that each month we can bid for kind of what we want in our roster. And I change my bids a bit to what I normally do. So it's usually like a big risk because sometimes you don't know if those bids will work in your favor or they might actually like negatively affect your roster if you don't do it correctly. So I'm a little bit nervous about that. What I usually bid for is like weekends off and I like layovers. So I usually bid for specific layovers, but this roster I bidded for Sundays off. I bidded for layovers in any port, so no specific layover, and I also bidded for days under 7 hours because to be honest, I'm feeling a little bit burnt out right now and I feel like I needed to like do a little bit less flying. I want to be doing trips, so I want to have some trips away, but basically I don't want them to be like 4 flights a day, 3 flights a day, 4 flights a day, 3 flights, you know, like it just gets too much for me sometimes. Something else to mention is that I do have another role within my airline where I work for the training department. This next roster, I've only been rostered 2 days doing that position. I was meant to do more, but I limited that down because I was hoping I was going to get some leave approved, but I didn't get my leave approved, which is actually really sad because I want to go on this cruise that I won, but it's been so difficult to actually try and get it off. So yeah, if I end up going on a cruise, great. I've asked for it off in some future rosters, so hopefully I do get it off so that I can actually go on this free cruise. And also with this roster, usually there's like specific days that I need off, but this roster I didn't really need any specific days off. I definitely prefer to have a few weekends off so that I can have a bit of a social life, if you know what I mean. But I didn't ask for specific days off, so I'm pretty free this roster to kind of have flexibility. Usually I'm not because I have some other commitments outside of work. Another thing to mention is that the roster starts in 2 weeks. So I'm recording this on the 10th of February and the roster starts on the 20th of February. So hopefully that gives you an idea of how far in advance you get your roster before it starts. And another thing to mention is that I get 9 days off per roster and the roster period goes for 4 weeks, so 28 days. So hopefully that gives you guys a bit of an overview of the roster and the bidding, all that kind of stuff. Should I look at my roster? Okay. Deep breaths. Should I do it on my phone or should I do it on my iPad? Maybe my iPad might be better. Here we go. Let's log in. It's always so nerve-wracking because I feel like with shift work and being a flight attendant, your social life and your life outside of work really depends on how good your roster is. Keep your fingers and toes crossed for me. Okay, I'm logging in. It's loading. All right, I'm going to roster summary. The fact that this is taking longer to load than normally is like stressing me out. Okay, so the roster period is from the 20th of Feb to the 19th of March and I'm gonna press it. I'm gonna find it out now. Okay, what is this? Okay, this is okay. I did not there's a lot of okay, so I feel like out of my 3 bids that I put in for, I feel like I only got one bid, which sucks a bit. Anyways, basically I only got 1 Sunday off. Yeah, that's a bit sucky, but that's okay. It is what it is. I got a few trips. Oh my gosh, I have 5 days off in a row. 5 days off in a row. How does that work? If you see me on a holiday somewhere, it's because I've gotten 5 days off in a row, which is absolutely crazy. I've got 5 trips. I have a Sydney overnight as 1 trip, and then the next trip I've got a Hobart and a Cooley layover, which I freaking love Hobart. I haven't been there for a little while. well. So love a Hobart layover. And then I have my 5 days off. And then I have 2 days of airport standbys. Then I have a Cairns trip. So I'm going to Cairns, which is exciting. I haven't been to Cairns in a very, very long time. Probably pre-COVID. So I'm excited about that trip. That'll be fun. And then I have a 4-day trip. Okay, I'm not a fan of 4-day trips. For this 4-day trip, I'm going to Gold Coast, Launceston, and then Gold Coast again, which is cool. I have my 2 days at the training center, and then I have another trip. I have a Launceston overnight. You guys know how much I like Launceston. I'll link some videos from Gold Coast and Launceston in the description for you guys if you want to go watch them. And then I have 2 more days on airport standbys. So all up 5 trips, 4 days on airport standbys, 2 days at the training center, 9 days DDOs, and then I have a random other day, which I'm not sure what that is. I think it might be like a training day. I'll have to look into that. Oh, so it's like a cabin manager leadership day. So for those of you that don't know, I'm a cabin manager. So it looks like we might be doing some like leadership training, which is cool. That's awesome. So it's like a 1-day thing. I got 5 days off in a row, which is so crazy. So should I go on a holiday? What should I do? Let me know in the comments what I should do on those 5 days off. So although I didn't get all my Sundays off, I did get 1 Sunday off. I did get layovers in any. I wanted a mixture of different layovers because to be honest, I get bored going to the same place. And my last bid was days under 7 hours. And I actually got quite a few days under 7 hours. I got 8 days under 7 hours, and I didn't get any 10-hour days. The highest I got is 9 hours. So there's a tip for anyone wanting to avoid 4 sectors. Maybe put that in your bids. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap up this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like this type of content and you want me to do more roster reveals, let me know in the comments, because yeah, as I said, this is my first one. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.